My name is Liza Guerra O'Reilly, and I am a second-generation Taino Boricua who came to Minnesota from my grandmother's side of the family. She migrated to the north from Puerto Rico in 1948. And that history of colonization that has been talked about for the last 500 years directly impacted what was going on the island and eventually brought my grandmother here. Just put it, that's probably the shortest way I can get here. The reason why I came to the Climate Justice Retreat is it's really hard to encounter and to connect with other people and people of color that are similarly situated, whether you're in your own community, if it's indigenous, Latino, North Native, African American, African descent, and then particularly as well is women. And women of color and those issues. So this gave me an opportunity to talk and network with other those groups that have been disproportionately impacted by climate change, and we are feeling that right now in South Minneapolis. We have the heat island effect that's going on. We are trying to grow our own food in our small little community gardens, but there's not the same amount of land that's been available, and of course you have to have access to water. This year was a drier year. I remember growing up when I was 10, 11, we used to have 2-3 weeks on end below zero temperatures, and that was the normal in the winter time. Now we may get a couple days here and there. So I've seen the transformation. If I go to the river now, and if we can't find certain plants or medicines that on my children's side of the family, they're Dakota Lakota on their dad's side, then I know that something's going on around us that can't keep that's affecting their ability to keep their relationship with the Mother Earth that is historically been true but has been traumatized because of a progression of colonization. I think climate justice or climate change is and has and will kind of is the focal point of what has happened wrong, very wrong and very badly to as a result of global policy of colonization and capitalization of the earth and of human beings in whatever capacity. So it's a lot, and I hope that what I can take today from here, from Bill Gallegos, from Udell, Amy, Manu, Cecilia, Shalini, is a sense of I can use the resources they brought today and take the strategies that are being suggested here and put them to work. I do know that we probably and won't already get embraced by policymakers when we confront them, but my hope is if they hear it enough times, repeatedly, they're going to give like a drop of water that keeps on hitting that rock. Eventually the rock is going to erode on one part, and I hope that those that are in decision-making authority positions get the word at some point, so we keep on pouring like a waterfall on top of it. That's my hope.